Hey guys, it's Sean, Lifeblood Artifacts. Just kind of thought I'd give you a little shot of some of the scrapers and some of the broken stuff I've found over the years. Some of my favorite spots. Um, Actually, this is one that I'm really kind of torn on. I love it to death. I love where I found it. I actually found it walking my dog in the riverbed down by my house. I live right by the Salinas River here in California. And, I mean, that thing is insane. It's all there except for the very tip and that fire explosion there on the side. Pretty cool. I'm trying to get better at identifying my points, my knives and scrapers. I'm not really too sure what a lot of these shapes are, but I love what I do. I love looking, hunting. Look at that guy. That would have just been insane. That's from one of my favorite spots there on the coast. A lot of camps over there. Here's a little knife I found. Part of a knife, I should say. The creek. It's over by my house. And what's really cool is I found that. And then I also found this guy. And this guy is almost all the way there. There's another little bit of the collection there. Pretty sweet. But, we left a lot of cortex in there. Not sure if it was a scraper or a point or what, but it's just missing that little wing there. And look at how thin that is. It's just insane. But some of the other really cool stuff is this guy right here. Now I found this guy. That broken one I was showing you earlier. This little guy right here. I found this guy 2 days later, about 100 feet away, on about a 15-minute excursion after work. It's huge. Insane. I love it. But, this was the first big one I found, and this one, which is kind of crazy, was found by where I used to live, about a 5-minute walk away in a pepper field. We call it the Field of Dreams around here. But yeah, insane. Just big old chunkers. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, this thing's really cool. This is a hammerstone, little napping tool that I found yesterday in this new field we've been checking out. Totally used and worked. Awesome. Found that little dimple bowl there. And then we got these little doves. These little shell pieces. Now this one up here, these are what they kind of start out as. They're made by sea slugs. These are sea slug vertebrae. And this is what they've been turning them into. Or what they were turning them into. Which I think they were trade pieces. But I'm not too sure. A little abalone pendant that I found. Pretty sweet. What else we got here? Oh, we got this killer right here. Check that guy out. I mean, come on now. This is one of my earlier finds. It's missing a little bit from a fire explosion there on the bottom. Very, very little bit of the tip. But 99% there. And just one of my all-time favorites. This was the first pretty much whole piece I've ever found. Just insane. And that was found the day before this guy. One row over in the Field of Dreams. This guy here Just complete little, well, missing one little chunk there, but found that 10 feet away from the swing set on the beach, pushing my kid. Pretty sweet little tip there. And then this one was found 10 feet away from a pier where I grew up. Just insane little bird point. Not quite sure what style that is, but really, really cool. Really worked super well. And then let's see what else we got going on here. But back to these broken guys and these scrapers. There's a lot of cool little blades in here. This guy's just devastating though. Look at the blade. Just insanity. Utter insanity. I mean, worked so well. And that edge is just lethal. Get it back in focus here. There we go. But look at that. Intense. What else do we got here? Oh, this was yesterday. Out in that new field. Little Franciscan shirt. Beautiful work on it. I mean, can't tell if that's the base or the tip, but just really thin and beautiful piece all around. It broke right there because of that. I can get it in focus. But you can't really tell. That's crystals in there, and that's a little crystal vein. That's where it broke in half. And then this guy here is pretty interesting. It looks like they started making a piece here, and they got to a point where they couldn't bust that big old chunk out, so they left it and gave up. But the bottom's chunked off really good. It's got some good work on it. But I don't know what the deal is with that. Anyways, this piece was my first piece of the year. Second piece of the year, something like that. Total heartbreaker. I mean, that would have been just a killer. Insane. Super cool. This is first real big piece, or the first real arrowhead piece I found in the creek that we've been hunting by the house. Really cool black shirt. A lot of really good work on there. Tips missing, base is missing, but really cool little piece. My buddy Tristan found an insane little agate piece there, and then the bottom of a bitch and quartz piece. But just some more of these little heartbreakers have come from around the area here, the central coast of California. This knife here is the first piece I found in the riverbed that really got me going behind my house here. You know, just insane little knife. Missing the bottom there. Or the top, I should say, but well, maybe that's the bottom, I'm not sure. I always thought those were a couple notches right down there, you know. But who knows? I mean, awesome work. A lot of good work around here. This piece is a little knife blade, little crude knife blade from on the coast there, from where we live. Worked all the way around, but it's rounded all on this side, and it's kind of flatter on this side, which is, I'm not too sure what they did that all about, but definitely been fire popped. A couple scrapers, broken bottom scraper. Pretty cool. Some Cortex on there. This is one of my favorite scraper. Came from the Field of Dreams. Knife tool, hand tool. Really cool. Love it. And they like to leave a lot of these crystalline cores on these black chert pieces. Used them for gripping. But this piece worked all the way around. This is a beautiful scraper. Knife combo, looks like. Little cutting tool, multi-tool. Really neat. And then a couple little turtle shells. You know. And then this guy's really cool. It's like a hand axe blade. Part of the bottom's missing there, but a lot of really good work around the tip here. Really cool. A lot of really cool material around here. And then this piece is all time. This is one that I found actually out at work. This is just insane for this area. There's actually a camp by one of my accounts. And this is a petrified wood cutting tool. You can see it's worked really fine all in here by my finger, and then it's got a little bit rougher working around the upper edge of that scraper, but it's really cool because all the agatized sap on there. It just fits in the hand perfect. There's a perfect little thumb groove right here. Cut, 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 cut. Flip it around. Cut, 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 cut. Whatever you gotta do. Just beautiful petrified wood piece. Absolutely insane. I can't believe I scored that. 5-10 feet from the truck maybe. Just intense. But anyways, y'all have a great day, and I'll get back at you. Just figured I'd give you a little heads up on what it's kind of about here in California. You know, I definitely don't have the best collection around here, but I got some pretty cool pieces, and there'll definitely be more to come while I'm here. You guys have a great day.